Yes, very good morning and warm greetings to everyone. Today we are going to see about the harness test, how it is performed in the strength of materials laboratory. You know that harness is a measure of the resistance against the indentation of the surface of the body. So this harness will vary from material to material. So based on the material, the harness, either both Brinell harness as well as Rockwell harness. So it is measured in terms of Brinell hardness number and Rockwell hardness number. The case of Rockwell hardness number, so it is a direct measurement of the scale which is attached in the case of the Rockwell hardness testing machine. So it will have a lever arm so that you can upper or lower the corresponding the platform where in which the material, either copper material or bronze or any composite material or steel or aluminum material, can be placed on the platform. So you can raise or you can lower. Then initially you have to put a zero value or as a set case for before setting for the machine to conduct the Rockwell harness number. So based on the material, it is given in the machine, the side of the machine, we have a corresponding scale and what is the intended to be used for a particular material. For example, in the case of aluminum or the copper, so it is a soft material. So you have to use 1 by 16th inch ball of indenter. So indenter is nothing but it is a tool used to find the impression on a machine, indentation. So that is called as indenter. And indentation is nothing but the impression formed on the given surface of the body to measure the diameter or from the directly from the scale. So in the case of Rockwell hardness number, initially you have to set the corresponding load to be applied on the material. So that is also given in the case of table in the machine itself. For example, in the case of steel, which is 1 by 16 inch ball diameter, you have to use a 175 kgf material or 150 kgf. So you apply the corresponding load. So before that, you see that there is any error in the machine, local harness testing machine. So you have to clear all those error in this machine. After that, you place the given specimen right in the Rockwell harness. Yes, in the side you have a scale. A number of divisions should be there, either in the B scale or C scale. If it is a hard material, you have to use the diamond indenter. That is a cone diamond indenter. So it will have impressions point. So you have to rotate until that. So it will move either in the B scale or C scale. You have to take the reading, and by applying the load slowly, then after that you remove the load in the opposite direction. You wait for 1 or 2 minutes. Now you measure the direct reading in the Rockwell harness number. So next procedure trial also you do like that. You take out the specimen again, you put the new position in the case of a indenter, then you apply the corresponding load and also the material and form the set value of 0. After that, what will happen, you apply the load gradually. So the load should not be applied suddenly, it should be a gradually applied load. So pressing the button in the case of towards clockwise direction, then you wait for 1 or 2 minutes. The scale will be having a constant value for either 60 or 65. So if it is a steel, right, you are indenter, you are using the B scale. If it is a diamond indenter, you are using the C scale because of the very hard material. Then after that, these two consecutive values should be the same value. For example, you are getting RB 65. Next, we are getting the reading is RB 65. That means you can take one a trial of the value of RC 65. Next, also you do like that. You find tries are four times, so that give the value of the Rockwell hardness number of the given material, either steel, aluminum, copper, or bronze, or any other composite material. So this is the way you have to perform the case of Rockwell hardness number. So here we are using the RB scale, RG scale in the machine and apply the load, and directly the reading directly gives the corresponding the Rockwell hardness number. But in the case of Brinner hardness test, Brinner hardness number BHN of a corresponding material can be determined after measuring the diameter at various points. You find the mean diameter, apply in the formula, you get the Brinner hardness number BHN 20. Then we apply load is a 82.5 kgf. So that is the only difference between the Brinell and Rockwell hardness number. It is a very simple experiment, but you should be very careful enough to apply the load gradually and remove the load gradually. And you take the reading from the direct scale in the fixed in the machines. So that is the thing. So this hardness is definitely having application in the case of field, either in a structural material which is used in the case of beam, RCC beam or steel. All right, the corresponding hardness number should be given in the scale of IS code table. So you have to use the permissible limit of the RC number, Rockwell hardness number, either RB scale or C scale, or this RC. So if it is there within the corresponding hardness limit and more values there, definitely you can use those material in the case of application of any construction, or in the case of mechanic industries, or in the case of production industries, etc., etc. And also it is used for measuring the quality check also in the case of the mechanical or production industries. These are the application of the Rockwell hardness number or Brinell hardness number. So it plays a vital role in selecting the material and performing the material for various purpose of the industries, mechanical industries or civil construction industries, or making of tools for any industry. So that is the application of these Rockwell hardness number testing and the Brinell hardness testing number. Thank you very much for patient listening. வாழ்க வையகம், வாழ்க வளமுடன்.